I met a gypsy.
So Aidan's in the corner here.
Yeah.
Mark my words. You're going to realize one day
Oh, yeah.
that you just got like a gold mine that you're sitting on.
I'm glad you're saying this because I feel like they don't listen.
I've told him multiple times too.
Like
Have I not
father,
told you this
sons, you know?
before? Yeah. He'll come back around one day. He'll probably be sitting in the chair. He'll probably be like in his 30s and we're doing it. And he's Keefer Inc. 2.0. He'll be like, man, you were right, eh? When you told me Loretta's is a waste of time. I should have been making the cheddar over here.
Yeah. It's funny because when we have these conversations.
He don't listen to you.
No.
He's too busy taking you out, bro.
We should get into that
Has there
conversation.
been any good ones lately?
No, I've been nice.
Still
I told
the
him
last one?
Still got one coming. He's got one.
So that last one was the one.
That was a big one.
Have you got video of it?
No.
Have you told the story?
I haven't told it, actually.
Tell me the story.
Okay, so let me set this up a little bit. So Aidan and I train together, we ride together. It's one of the best things for me as far as being older and trying to keep what I have. He's faster than me now. He has good technique, so I learn a lot from him. But I like to try to measure up and help myself, right? So we moto down together. And we have this sprint, session called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s, where you sprint 5 laps, you ride a parade lap, sprint 4 laps, ride a parade lap. So on and so forth till you get down to 1 lap. So we're at Mesquite MX, which is great, ruddy track. I'll go, hey, we're with a few other guys. I'll go, hey, we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. Okay. Hey, Dad, my bike isn't running very good. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Okay, well, just chill. Don't worry about it. Just ride. Don't go 100%, 70%. So I'll start first, Okay, Dad, yeah. And he started like 3rd or 4th. Well, I did the first 5-lap sprint. Okay, he's still back there. 4-lap sprint. And then I see him, he passed the guy that was 2nd. And then the rule, Jace, is on the parade lap, wheels down. You don't jump the jumps. You take a parade lap. It's kind of like, hey, I'm going to calm my heart rate down a little bit, right? Well, that little fucker, I see him out of the corner of my eye, rap, jumping shit, getting closer to me. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what is he doing? So then the 3-lap sprint starts, and he is just in my ass, right? Just revving at me. And I'm like, so as dad, I'm pissed. One, he said his bike wasn't running right, and something happened, so I'm thinking about that. Trying to do my moto, and I got some asshole behind me revving the shit out of me. So I brake check his ass in the rut. I just brake check him. So then we go to this one jump section that kind of goes uphill, but there's a big bowl turn, so it's very wide. So the line all day was you go wide, cut down. Well, I hear him behind me, and I can just hear that bitch tap to 11 grand behind me. I'm like, oh, he's coming. So I'm going to let him go up the hill. Well, I go up the burn to square up. All I see as I'm coming back down is this green KX250 straight Vince Freeze right into my freaking side. I explode. I endo off the bike, laying there. I'm like kind of dazed, like explode, bike steaming, all jacked up. I'm laying there looking up at the sky. I hear my wife. She's all the way down the other side of the track. What the fuck did you do? What did you do? She's screaming. I hear her running, right? And then Aidan comes. I'm sitting there looking up at the sky. Aidan comes over me. Dad, are you okay? Dad. And I'm looking up at him because I'm not answering because I'm pissed. But he probably thinks I'm hurt. I look straight up at him and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Get away from me right now. I didn't mean to. I didn't. So then I'm even more mad now.
Because he's just lying.
He's lying to Dad as he's laying down on the ground, right? So then I'm blacking out now because this is how mad I am as a father. 1, that you took your dad out. 2, that now you're lying while Dad's on the ground. So Heather finally runs over. Dubok's there. People are like seeing this family just go to shit in a handbasket right now, right? And I get up, and dude, I lose it, Jace. Get the fuck back on the bike. I'll get on the bike. He's like, no, I'm gonna get back on the bike. Because I'm ready to I'm just gonna jack his ass up. And then Heather's like, no. She's freaking out. And I got people kind of surrounding like that work there. And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God, the Keefers are just checking out. This is gonna not look great, So Cooler heads prevail. Aidan just leaves. I go, you better get away from me or you're going to be in a bad spot. My bike I couldn't even ride anyway. I don't know what I was thinking because my bike was jacked. So I had to ride back to the truck. One of my best friends was with Aidan. He took Aidan away to talk to him. So long story short, bike was ruined. I was pretty banged up. He was frustrated because Dad was holding him up. So he checks out. So on the way home, I don't talk to him the rest of the day. He's crying. He's upset because he felt bad because he hurt his dad. But I think he blacked out for a second and then came to and then realized what he did. So we had this conversation on the way home, and I go, dude, this is what you can't do when you race. Granted, your dad or not, you can't do that because you're going to get hurt or you're going to hurt someone else, or you may do that. Like Ivan yells at him sometimes when he's on practice days. He'll rev bomb plumbers or concrete guys riding. I go, there could be a bad motherfucker underneath that helmet. And I'm going to let it happen.
You do that to me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm putting you to sleep, son.
I go, these kids out there that rev and do these things on the track, they think they're badass.
Yeah.
But that's not real life.
Yeah.
Real life is when you get off of that track. That dude takes his helmet off and he's ready to bounce, right? Let's go. You ain't ready for that, Aidan. You ain't going to beat no one's ass. Yeah. So we had this conversation.
You're going straight LaPaglia Ryan Hughes vibes.
Exactly. And so this is a funny story now, but I'm still, when I tell it, I get jacked up a little bit.
Dude, you were pissed when I spoke to you after it.
Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I don't think he's completely learned about blacking out because he's blacked out a couple times during races. So he needs to learn some of that racecraft, calm down. But it was funny for a long time. Every time I see Doug, how are you and Aidan? It's just to dig me a little bit, right? But
you guys getting on?
But that competition between us, it's fun. But that was one of the days I kind of went overboard. Good times.
Hey, it's bound to happen at some point.
Yeah.
You always check your dad, though.
I had the same type of thing with my dad at one time.
Yeah.
Like I was in trouble at home because I lied about something. He was pissed. And then he kind of pushed me, which I got my ass beat. That's how I learned. But then I pushed back one day, and I don't think he was ready for that. And it made him more mad, but they also understood after that day, it was a little bit different. It was never the same, you know? So hopefully we don't get to that point.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.